Welcome to Wednesday's Revival, where we revive your creative spirits. Now, we had a problem. So, we're working on an event with Just Roast. It's called Just Roast Live. Buddy Brandon, here he is.
Hey.
So we had a problem. But let's just say that problem led to these pictures. It's gonna be super fun. There's gonna be a bunch of creatives there, a bunch of bands.
Get up on your feet.
Last time you give those soy sauce.
Usually they put soy sauce in it.
Last time.
In 3, 2, 1. Check it out. So, our problem was we had to come up with a shoot that matched this grungy punk rock vibe. We had no idea where we wanted to go with it. So, me and Miranda sat down, had a little brainstorming session, and I don't know who came up with it. It was either, was it you that came up with it, or was it me? I'm gonna give credit to you. Miranda came up with it. We came up with like this newspaper look. So we have a backdrop in the room, both the Nanlite Pavotubes on either side, and then we have the aperture 300D shining down to be a key-ish light, because we also had the spotlight acting as a key light as well if we wanted to have more of an ambient look or we wanted a harsh light look.
Are we ready?
So all this is for an event coming up. It's called Just Roast Live. It's a big music festival, clean music festival that we're putting on with our buddy Brandon. It's happening this summer in June. It's gonna be super fun. There's gonna be a bunch of creatives there, a bunch of bands. It's gonna be wild.
We'll be there.
We'll be there. Yeah, we're gonna take some more pictures, get some promos ready for Just Roast Live. All these shots are with the Sony, what I'm filming on. Just in case you were wondering, Sony with the 2 Tamron lenses, and then we also have a Laowa 15mm. Laowa 15mm. So my mistake was I underestimated the amount of papers in a newspaper packet. So I told the lady I needed 50 newspapers. Hey.
500, get that straight.
I completely forgot. I called the newspaper company and they were like, how much do you think you need? And I looked over at Miranda and I said, what do you think? 300-400? Because I was thinking like single papers. I wasn't thinking a full-on newspaper. Actually, she said we needed like 10. So we got 50. We set it all up. Hold on. You're fine. So, we already have the room set up. Like, the backdrop over there is set up. We set up a whole nother room. And, the next room is there's this little nook in the other side of the hallway from where our office is. And I've seen a couple of shots on when people like cover a whole room with graffiti or the whole room is covered with one texture or one look, and I think it looks amazing. So I thought to put the newspapers covering the whole room and then just bring in the Pavotube 30Xs in there and then using just the window light off of the aperture spotlight to be more of a key. And when I tell you, they turned out good.
We're driving cars on a Mars tonight. We're blasting off to the stars tonight.
The problem of finding out what kind of shoot we needed to do to match this vibe. Step 1 was we sat down and we brainstormed. That's one of the biggest things you can do. A lot of people like to look over brainstorming and storyboarding because it seems like you're doing nothing because there's no physical work getting done, but it's honestly super important to sit down and have those creative thought processes because that's where your idea starts. That's where then you can mold it into perfect execution. So once you can brainstorm, once you can have that day that you sit down and you brainstorm and get creative with it, and then you can execute that idea, then the quality of the outcome is amazing, and it's something you can be proud of going into your next project. So I think that's it. Is that it? If y'all have any questions about the gear or anything we used, first check the comments because I think I put most of the gear we use in there, but if you still have any questions, comment, and I'll let you know. Love y'all, really do. It only takes one to brainstorm. Have a brainstorming day. It only takes one to execute that creative idea that you have and create quality projects. It only takes one to make a change, and it only takes one to change the world, and that could be you. See you next time.